Hey guys, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should probably go check it out. My best friend posted on her channel sorry if I move a lot, I'm a little anxious about this video. Haven't really posted a video in a really long time actually. So yeah, I have depression, and I'm going to link my best friend's video in the description below, so go check that out. But check it out after you watch this video, because I just need a little rant. I think there's this one time where I posted a video about how I hate my parents, or I hate my mom so much. And that's true, but I was upset in the video. I was crying. It wasn't no regular, like, teenage girl upset about her parents video and being a spoiled rotten brat. No, I was going through a tough time when I posted that. I was just realizing then that I had depression. I've had it for years, I realized. But I just never came around to be like, no, it's not really depression, I'll be fine. I told myself lies every day, and I didn't believe that it was. I was like, oh, I'm just sad today, or oh, I've been really sad this week, or just the regular. So yeah, probably all started back in second grade. No, I came to Lovelock. I moved out to Lovelock, Nevada. And this is a really sensitive topic for me to discuss, but I'm trying to pull through, so I'm sorry if every now and then I'll just pause, look away, or something, but I'm sorry. Just please stick around. Okay. Second grade, moved to Lovelock, started school. I moved to Lovelock in the summertime, so I could go to this park across from my house and just go play and try to see if I can make any friends, which luckily my aunt has said, hey, I have a granddaughter who is around your age. You should go and talk to her. And I was like, oh, okay. So I talked to her, made some friends with her, and we're still friends to this day. She had this one friend that I'm guessing didn't really like me, and she had bullied me for that, for me being a lot younger than everybody else. There's this one time we went to this park and there's this dead snake on the way there. I don't like snakes. I hate snakes. Well, dead ones. I can't look at a dead animal. I can't. It kills me. And I told her, she says, look at that cool snake. It's all dead and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I guess, but I just don't like dead things. I can't be near that right now. She goes, okay, I won't bring it near you. I won't let you go near it. She picked up a big stick. She put the snake on a stick and threw the snake at me, pretty much. That's where it all started off. And then when we went to school, I was bullied by a lot of people. They all ended up hating me, and only had a couple of good friends. it was very tough and difficult for me. And then I moved away and I left one of my greatest friends, who I'm not gonna say the name of. Well, first name's fine. Her name's Jillian. She was one of my greatest friends. And yeah, and then 3rd grade rolls around after I moved, and I had moved out to Henderson, Nevada. So, and then I was bullied a little bit there. My first crush was from there. That's where I had a guy fight over me. That was fun. And these are some really sensitive topics. But I made some really cool friends there and all. Then I had met this one guy. He's my crush, and his name was Thomas. And we liked each other a lot. We both had a crush on each other, but since it was only 3rd grade, we weren't gonna date each other. Yeah, and then I met this other guy, Logan, and he was my crush as well, but him and Logan got into a huge fist fight. It's like 3rd, 4th grade when this one happened. The fist fight happened in 4th grade, and it was very, very it was just a lot for me to take in at the time. And so, yeah, neither of them won, because obviously teachers, but neither of them got super hurt or anything. So I ended up moving soon after, and Logan was really upset that I was leaving, and so was Thomas. And then I moved to Reno, and that's where I went to finish off third grade there. Because they were in 4th grade, I was in 3rd. And by the time they get there, I finished 3rd grade with a bunch of my friends. I ended up meeting one of my boyfriends there. I've had a couple of boyfriends actually that were from there. And one of their names was Cody. Me and him had an on and off relationship. And what people like to call it was a Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber relationship, because it was like on and off and on and off and on and off and off and on and off until eventually it just stopped. I had this big crush on this guy named Titus, and I'm still really good friends with him. I ended up getting bullied so bad there that that's when I realized I had depression. I was about to realize I had depression, actually. It was in 4th grade when I was like, wow, actually I need a therapist. I can't be living like this. No one believed me because I put on a smile every day and said I was so happy. I just hate it. I can't live. I hated it. Oh my god, the video's like, okay, I'm gonna end the video soon, but I'm gonna finish up with this. And then, oh, excuse me. And 3rd grade passed, 4th grade came, met some really cool friends there too. And we had that's when I met my other boyfriend, Seagram. That wasn't a good relationship for me. It was a very abusive relationship. He would yell at me all the time and get mad at me. And then one day I moved away. And we were together since the end of fourth. I was in 5th grade when me and him got together. 4th grade, bullying happened, pretty much the same thing. Then 5th grade rolls around, same friends, and that's when I met Seagram. His relationship started. I was able to finish halfway through 5th grade when I moved, and my friend texted me out of nowhere. My friend Alexia did. She goes, "Hey, Vea." She's like, "Vea, I need to tell you something." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "So, Seagram finally came to Boys and Girls Club." I said, "Oh?" She said, "Yeah, and he has another girlfriend." Me and him had broke up when that happened. So I then cut it with him. He got upset and he said if I ever come back, he was gonna beat me. So no, never went back to Reno. I've never lived out there again. And then it's more like my school life. But this is how all my depression came around, was through school. Like every other kid, but it just all worsened. We moved. Vegas came around. So Vegas, we're like, whoa, let's go there. We moved out there, went 5th grade, finished my 5th grade year. That's when I met one of my new best friends, Ariana. Now, if you guys have already seen my best friends thing, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you have, then this name should be kind of familiar. So I had met Ariana, and I was like, oh, she's a really cool girl. So she became my best friend, and little did I know, she already had a friend named Julia, who was her best friend. I was the new girl, so the only friend I had, I was like, I just wanted her to be mine, just my friend, no one else's. And I ended up getting really mad at Julia. We'd get into fights, arguments all the time, and then one day I got so mad at her that we both just ended up fighting, fist fighting. We didn't get in trouble. The teachers and principal was way too scared to even stop us. They just told us to fight it out. Pretty much just let us fight it out. So we did. I left and I did not like talking to her ever since then. And then eventually I realized Ariana was a total bitch. So I was just like, okay, I'm not going to be friends with her anymore. Me and Julia realized, hey, wait a minute. We both think the same exact thing. Why aren't we friends? And ever since then, we've been best friends for years. And when we had become best friends, we were always had each other's backs, and this and that, and then time rolls by, 6th grade hits. Oh yeah, let's guess. What's the 5th grade? Bullied. Every school that I went to, I felt like I wasn't loved, like I wasn't needed, because everybody wanted to bully me. And nobody's ever seen me cry at school, except for like 4 times. In my 5th grade, I only cried once. Never cried again. 6th grade rolls around. We're all hitting middle school. So bodies are changing, all stuff like this. We went to me, Julia, Ariana, and everybody else. We all went to the same middle school. Most of us did, at least. And we had that's when me and Julia started parting from Ariana. We were both very cautious around her and stuff. So, yeah. I was bullied. Again, that's when I lost it pretty much. I stopped wearing bright clothing. I started wearing more darker clothing. I started cutting. But not yet. My mom came back into the picture. Now, I live with my grandmother. I always have. My mom came into the picture and caused a big thing for me. I could not stand it. And she caused me to start cutting. So when I started cutting, everybody was worried for me because this arm I'm clean now, as you can tell. It used to be covered from here all the way up with cuts. Then one day I started getting suicidal. More and more suicidal. 6th grade's done. Summer hits around. I stay inside most of the time. Me and Julia would have sleepovers, obviously. Mom started getting on my nerves. I was still cutting. 7th grade rolls around. 7th grade was pretty cool at the beginning, and then I started getting bullied again, and I started cutting again, and I started running away. Ran away from home multiple times, where I've had cops come to the house and they said, hey, no more of this. They've even had to have a whole-blown conversation. Like, my mom was telling me, if you keep running away, you're going to be taken down to the police. And I said, it'd be better than being with you. I used to get so mad at her. Then I realized that I just wasn't fit for living with my mom. So I decided to change that. I didn't want to live with her, but she forced me to, in a way. So we ended up living together. So 7th grade finishes almost. There's like a week left, week or two. No, it was summertime. We moved in the summertime. I missed the last couple of days of school. And I had moved all the way out in Indiana. I could not stand it. I was bullied more than I ever have been. I was picked on here and there. The minute I got into a relationship with this one kid named Gabe. Wasn't a good idea, so we broke it off week into it. And a few months go by. I'm single, and I'm like getting into that phase where I'm like, oh my god, I'm single. I was still cutting. And like, this is when I went into 8th grade. I did not know nobody in summertime, so I didn't even try to go out there. 8th grade, I was cutting, met some amazing friends, made some friends that weren't really good, made some friends that went behind my back. I had dated this guy named Mateo. 3-month relationship, almost 4. It was like a week before our 4th. No, it was like 3 weeks before. 2 weeks before our 4th. 4 months. He fell in love with another girl. He started liking another girl. Everything evolved around her, not me. Nothing involved me anymore. It was all him. All him and her. I then had we broke it off. I broke it off with him. I said, I can't do this no more if you're gonna be treating me like this and all this. That was around January. January 20th, January 19th, around there. 17th, January 17th. And this guy who was my friend still, his name's Caleb. And he was always there for me whenever bullying happened, and my cutting started to slow down. And I stopped wearing darker clothes. I would wear them here and there. I stopped cutting all the time. And me and my mom were still fighting at home. Home things were still the same. When I had around January 30th, it's January 30th, he asked me out. I said yes. And it's February 15th. And when it hits February 30th, it'll be our 1 month. We're still together. It got really, but while I was still in Indiana, it was a big thing. A lot of stuff was happening. I did not know. There's just a lot going on. I lost my friends, some of my friends. They all got mad at me. They all started hating me, so I was only left with like a couple of people left that actually enjoyed my company. Then I had moved. I moved away because a big thing happened at my house, which caused me to cut to the point where I have a really bad scar right here, and I have scars right here. This one's my worst. And no, that's not a fresh cut. That's literally an old cut that was made in January. So it's already gone. That's a scar. Mom brought drugs into the house. Meth and cocaine. They found weapons in our house that weren't ours, and my mom was almost taken to jail. There was 3 other people in the house, and one of them was taken to jail because everything belonged to him. My aunt almost got thrown in jail, and my mom's best friend almost got thrown in jail. When this all happened, I had broke down. I found out I was gonna live with my grandma. I cried about it a little bit, and then came back. When I came out here, I realized it was better for me. That's where I'm at right now. Now, if you guys are probably saying, well, your depression must be gone now. Well, it's not. Depression doesn't leave you. It's always there. It's like how it's in an office. There's you, and then there's all of the files. Those files are things that hold different things about you. And in the bottom drawer, in the very, very, very back of the files, the very last file, is your depression. My depression file would be about this big. Because I have really bad depression, but it sits back there in the back of my head, knowing, taunting me, telling me, hey, I'm still here, don't ever forget me. I had realized with my mom that I have bipolar disorder, which worsened my depression. My depression came with all of the bullying that was happening at every single school I went to. I didn't know what to do about it. It was just traumatizing for me. I had ended up changing everything about me almost. Trying to change everything about me. I had dyed my hair so I wouldn't think about it much. I used to highlight it, cut it, dye it. everything. My hair was originally a dark brown color and it sat right about here. And then when my depression came, I got upset, and that's like around with my mom, my grandma, 5th grade, I dyed it blonde. Then when I lived with my mom, it all went away, so I had like dirty blonde hair. It looked like it was almost brown. And I had bleached it blonde, dyed it blue. Blue didn't stay. And it turned to green, and then it turned to blonde. So that's where I'm at right now. My depression followed me along with anxiety. Anxiety caused me to have these marks all over my body for me itching so much. Now you can't really see them on this one, but they're there. They've scarred up my arms and stuff for me itching so much. Now if there was a way for me to fix it, I would fix it in a heartbeat. But my depression never fixed. My depression's been with me, and I still have it. And my best friend Julia is probably one of the greatest things that have happened to me. I don't know what I would do without her. She's always been there for me, and I love her for it. I love her for being there for me, always being behind my back. Even if she can't do it, she still does it. I've always been there for her. I've been like that. We've honestly been there for both of each other. We've been back to back on each other, always protecting each other from every single fight that comes along. If I'm upset or start getting sad and feeling like I'm gonna cut again, I text her or tell her, hey, I'm not feeling good. I don't feel like I should be here no more. And I tell her, and she always pulls me out of it. If she didn't, this video would never be posted and I'd be on the news. Thanks guys for listening to my story. Bye.